get comfy because we have a lot to talk about. Well then, we haven't done one of these in about a week, have we? Yeah. You need an update on what's going on. I couldn't give you one last week, but I can give you one this week. This is not anybody's fault. Don't get me wrong, it's not anybody's fault. But like last week and things like that, I was receiving comments on my video. And they're like, oh, I can't wait to see your project. Let me just tell you something right now. There is no project.
There is no project.
I filmed one bit of it and then I got a job.
I got a job.
I got a job.
Yes, I got a job. Now, that was one of the goals for this year, was to get a job. And we got a job. But I couldn't be excited about that last week because I was stressing about the Manchester project and how I only had a week left to do it. And that I wasn't going to get it all done in time. And then I got this job and it was like, you start on Tuesday. And you'll do 12:30 till 3:30. And I was like,
I can't do my project. What am I gonna do?
so I was just like, oh, forget it. I'm not gonna do it. Can't be bothered. Sack it. So I went to this job. And all last week, right? All it is cleaning up in a bus factory. So you're cleaning up like rubbish and emptying bins in this big warehouse while they're building buses. So I'm pushing this brush and I'm like, this job is so boring. I hate it. It's so boring, why don't I do it? And I'm like, can't stand the place, can't stand it, don't like it, not coming back. After this week, I'm like, I'm not even gonna last a week. That was last week. And then I got over my mood and over myself because it was the right thing to do. And you know what? It's actually not that bad, to be honest with you. I do 15 hours a week, 3 hours a day. And this week, I'm doing 7 till 10. So while you lot are asleep in bed, yes, I said it. While you lot are asleep in bed, I'm up and out the house and at work. And I'm coming home by the time you've woken up. So that's a good thing, right? 7 till 10. Best shift ever. Yes, it is not pretty seeing the number 5 before the letter have passed. You know,
Before the letter? Dude.
waking up to an alarm that says 5:30 is not pleasant and it's not easy. But walking out of work at 10 o'clock when everybody else is still in there till 5, like all the people that, you know, work at the factory, not the cleaners, because there's only 2 of us and we only do 3 hours a day. But walking out of there at 10 o'clock and everyone's like, you going home already? Like, yeah, because my shift is finished and I get to go home. It's a good feeling. So all of this week I'm like, oh yes, it's 10 o'clock. I get to go home and do what I like with my day because I've gone out and I've got paid to do some work and I've come home and I can literally laze about if I want to and sit about doing nothing with no repercussions and no regrets because I'm like, I've been to work this morning.
Yeah, I have.
So that's what happened. In the midst of the Manchester project going wrong, I got a job and I was working all last week, all of this week, and for the rest of eternity until I decide to not work or something else comes along. That's what's been going on with me. I thought it's about time I let you know. For all those who were looking forward to the Manchester project, the one that I was going to do for the library isn't happening because it's been and gone now. But that does not mean we can't do one for this channel so that I can start my videography portfolio off. So when I get the chance, I will do a Manchester project for my channel, for myself, so I can have all the time in the world and not work with time restrictions and worry about when I'm going to get it done and when I'm not going to get it done, which will be nice because it'll be nice and relaxing. You know, we'll take it at our pace. It can take me a week, it can take me 2 weeks, it could even take me a year to make this project. It doesn't matter because I can set my own goals for it. So that's the positive spin on this negative event, the word I was looking for. So yeah, it doesn't matter if it won't be showcased in the library. That was a cool element to this one, but you know, I can just start my portfolio whatever I want now, which is good. So for all those looking forward to it, it's not happening, but doesn't mean to say it won't ever happen. So just to reassure you that it still will happen, just not what that one was. And yes, we got a job. So we got a job.
So we got a job. So we got a job. So we got a job.
We ticked off. We could tick off one of the major goals for this year. And when kind of like once I snapped out my mood, I was like, you know what, this job isn't actually half bad. It sounds boring, cleaning up and emptying bins, but honestly, you think about it, right? The people that build the buses are doing 7 till 5, so 7 in the morning till 5 p.m, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. I can go in at 7 a.m, grab a brush, sweep up the rubbish, put the rubbish in the bin, take the bin outside and empty the bin, and I can leave at 10. What's not to like about that? So this week, I was more thankful for my job than last week. Now granted, don't get me wrong, I hated sitting about waiting to go to work at 12:30. This shift, 7 till 10, love it. As much as I don't like waking up and seeing the number 5 as an alarm, it's much better going to work for 7 o'clock and leaving at 10. Because I can feel accomplished knowing that I've done something and I've still got all of the day left. So it's good. So we did it. We got a job, Jadies and Lentilman. We got a job. Other major goal now is the car. And upon reflection, I don't think I'll get it with this job because there's not enough hours, but this can be the stepping stone to the car. This can be a bit of money to keep us going. You know, we can invest in some equipment now. The car will have to wait until the next step comes along, but that's okay because we did one major goal this year that I set out to do. We did it. So that's what I have to say. This face is back. That was just like, that was so cheesy, wasn't it? I'm back, baby. Woo! But yeah, now that I've reset myself and I've refocused my mind, I can be like, I can do YouTube still while do this job still. You know, I can get up in the morning, go to work, come home, film a video, edit it and upload it. And to be honest with you, I can feel good because the hours that I go to work would be hours that I'd be sleeping anyway. So what's the loss of 3 hours sleep to gain some money? You know what I mean?
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Ooh, it's not a bad thing.
It feels good. It feels good to get this out again. To have the tripod on the windowsill and the phone in your face. It feels good. So I don't have to say any more now because I've updated you on the what's been going on in the past week. Feels like forever, but it literally has only been a week. Well, it's been a week and a bit now because we're on Thursday, aren't we? So it feels like forever, but it's not, so it's good. Nice to see you. But I'm going to leave it there because I'm about to go out and things. So I needed to get this done so that it can be uploaded. By the time you're seeing this, I don't know what time it will be, but it'll be up today, Thursday. It'll be up Thursday, hopefully. So enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of your day / evening / whenever you're watching this. And I will most likely speak to you all on Twitter. And if you're new, and this is the first video you've seen, you're probably wondering why I made it. But as I explained at the beginning, we got a job. Woo! So feel free to browse the rest of the channel. And that is that. Hey! We've still got to work out, you know, like when I'll be going out and doing vlogging and that. But I think as long as I can stay on this shift, if I can stay on this shift for a while, then we'll be able to work some things out. So I don't know what the plan is yet and what we're going to do, but I just wanted to like give you something to tell you that we're back, we're refocused, and step number 1 of getting back into videoing and YouTube is go. The rest not worked out yet, but that's fine. Without further ado, I'm going to shut up and leave you to it. Thanks very much for watching. If you like the video, feel free to share the video with your friends and family. And I will see you when I see you.
Bye. So we got a job.